Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't have any expectations because I didn't know what to expect. So I just wanted to come here and learn and understand what yoga is about. But it's definitely been an interesting journey, and I look forward to go back home now and kind of let it all sink in so that I can take my knowledge with me and make the most of it. That's going to be good.
You like it? What were your expectations from the course?
Expectations.
Did it meet your
Yeah, as well, I didn't really have any expectations. I came here to be a student, to study yoga, and that's what I did, so it was great.
Yeah, I came in here with no real expectations, but I had compared other schools, and the whole drive was to come to India and experience the traditional authenticity of it here, and that's what's just been great. It's been a wraparound sound sort of yoga, of Om, and just everything. It's been great.
I think I had some expectations because I had read some stories about other people who had studied in ashrams, so I had those expectations from other people's experiences, but I think it exceeded all the expectations that I had. It was a really great experience.
Yeah, I'd like to say that too. It exceeded. Just everything we've learned has been wonderful. Wisdom.
Okay, so how did you find the asana style compared to back home?
Well, I changed the way I looked at yoga before, because now I learned that to get the benefits of yoga, you have to be able to do the movements in a steady and comfortable way. So it's changed the whole way I see yoga.
And how did you adjust with the living in the ashram's atmosphere?
Well, just thinking about someone who hasn't been in an ashram in India before, I think if you're expecting to have a place full of commodities and to have everything you can imagine, probably this is not the place to come. But if you want a place where you can learn to live a simple life, to live a joking life, then I think this is the place where you should come, because you learn to appreciate all the simple things of life, and that's how you're also going to start finding more about yourself and about how you relate to other people and to the surroundings.
And what were your expectations from the course, and what were the expectations after the course?
I expected something completely different to what I found, because I thought I was just going to come to a place to do lots of yoga and mostly to have a physical experience. But what I found was, after understanding better the yogic philosophy of the union of body and mind, and how it is so important to combine your body and your mind and develop both of them, not only the physical side like we all think before we come here, then it just surpassed every single expectation I had. And I'm very happy that I choose to come here, and I will recommend it to anyone.
Nice. And while teaching yoga, do you think it's essential to have the ideal pose? And will you be able to manage it if you are teaching yoga back home?
Well, I think now that I've spent this time here, I wouldn't think that it's such an important thing to have the ideal position. It's more important that you have your own ideal position to get all the benefits. And for that to happen, you have to learn to understand your body and what is the point where you're going to be pushing yourself a little bit, but without straining your body to be able to get all the benefits from the yoga practices you could do.
Finish the course, are you confident and comfortable to go back home and teach yoga, and why is it so?
Yeah, it's funny because before I came here I thought I'll just go there, learn a little bit of asanas, and I'll just come back home and just practice it for my personal practice. But after finishing the course, I feel that I grew a lot in the past month, and I'm actually feeling quite confident to go back home and start teaching yoga. So I think I'm going to do it when I go back home.
Sweet. All right, Hari Om. Thank you, Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. So sweet.
Thank you.
How did you find the asana style compared to back home?
I like that we learn to relax into the position, because back home it's all about push yourself, push yourself. And here we learn to stretch and relax, which is really good.
I really liked how we were embraced and learned. I am embracing the way we learned asanas through this authenticity and just the traditional Indian way, and that really will just help me with my knowledge and to pass on that knowledge.
I think the difference is that at home yoga focuses mostly on exercise, and everybody thinks of it just as an exercise, and here it's not that at all. It's more of a lifestyle, and I feel like practicing here I've become a much more healthy person in my mind and my body as compared to the yoga that I was practicing at home. How do you know? I really liked it here. I found it very easy to adjust. The air is fresh and clean, and the rain, even though there was a lot of it, was clean. And everybody was really nice. And the food was healthy and clean, so I didn't have any troubles at all adjusting. It made me feel at peace from the moment I came here.
Yeah, I feel like just coming here just opened me up into the natural beauty here. We have the sacred mountains and the waterfalls, and just the whole accommodating way that the ashram has come in and opened the doors to the beautiful vegetarian food and the wonderful asana and all the wisdom. It's been great. I've loved all of it. And the fresh air that comes in at night is just amazing.
I actually thought that it was going to be really hard for me to adjust because I'm not a morning person. And waking up at 5 a.m. is really hard, but it was actually really easy, and every morning I was very happy to wake up because I knew that I had a lot of really positive things happening throughout the whole day, so it was easy.
Right. Okay, so now how do you find the asana style compared to the asanas back home?
Well, it's definitely like slower and more controlled, which is perfect yoga, so that's really good. To be entirely honest, I don't have very much experience with yoga back at home. I kind of, the reason I did this course is because I'm new to yoga and I wanted to learn, and I was just kind of I did a few random classes, but the classes I did, it was definitely a faster pace, and people, just going from position to position, not really holding it, but I think it's really good. You definitely get a better stretch holding the position, so yeah.
Nice. Good. And how did you adjust with the atmosphere of ashram living here?
Well, I knew it would be quite a change from what I'm used to. So I tried to mentally prepare before I got here, but yeah, it takes a little bit of adjusting, but I really liked it. Even though we were here in the monsoon season and that was a little bit difficult, like rooming with the people, it was really nice because you had a core group that you got to know right from the beginning, and the food is really healthy, and you definitely feel a difference after going to town and eating normal food, and you realize, oh wow, my stomach is really full now and like heavy, but yeah, it's good.
Cool. And what were your expectations from the course? And after the course, did your expectations met?
Yeah, I didn't come in here with many expectations. I was just hoping to leave knowing more yoga than I did, and that certainly is the case, without a doubt. And I'm actually, surprisingly, I feel like I'd be comfortable teaching. For me, I didn't think that was going to happen, but I really do think I'd be comfortable teaching afterwards, so that was really good.
So, how do you feel the asana style compared to the asanas back home?
Well, I actually practiced this style of yoga before. Yeah, I learned a really similar style, and also I was studying very slow and controlled yoga style. But compared to other places in the West that are teaching this, teaching asana, it is very much more fulfilling to practice this kind of asana for your body.